You know, I'm usually a live and let live kind of guy, but these fire ants, well, they have got to go, and I've got a natural solution. You know, I'm all about natural home cures, and one of the cures my garden needs is, well, it needs to be eliminated, of fire ants. I don't know if you have fire ants in your garden, but if you don't have them, you're very lucky. Well, they're an invasive species. They've been making their way from the south north for some time. If you've ever stood on a fire ant hill accidentally, it doesn't take long to understand why they're given the name fire ants, because these pernicious little insects leave whelps all over you. One of the things I don't like about them is that they actually are destructive to ground-burrowing pollinators, like some of the bees that actually keep their hives in the ground. Their mounds can also be damaging to the roots of plants. I have a recipe that can help keep these ants at bay. It's a simple recipe. Actually, it couldn't be simpler. Borax and granular white sugar. And you're just mixing them in equal parts. 1 cup of borax, which is what actually will kill the ants. The idea is that you want the worker ants to carry this into the nest, and they're going to carry the sugar to feed the queen. The idea is if we can kill the queen, we'll kill the colony. So what I've done is I've just mixed these two together. We have 2 cups, and then I want this to be evenly distributed, sugar and borax together. And once it's all mixed together, you're done. All you have to do now is apply it to the colonies. What you want to do is just sprinkle this on top, and just a little bit goes a long way. What I like to do is sprinkle a little, come back the next day, and see if they haven't carried a lot of it away, and then add some more. Of course, if it rains after you've made an application, you're going to have to come back and apply it again, because the rain will dissolve the borax and the sugar. You see, borax is actually a naturally occurring compound that's mined. Ants don't like it. In fact, it'll kill them. So it's a natural way of getting rid of this pernicious little insect. Now, if you have some ideas on how to get rid of fire ants, I would love to hear from you. And I'd like for you to try this recipe and see what you think. Share it with a friend, and make sure you subscribe to ehowhome.